Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a reading on how does your special person feel towards you. So we're debunking the feelings today. We have 3 piles to choose from. Take your time. The timestamps are in the description down below and I will see you in your reading. So pile number 1, you chose relationships card, which is really interesting. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. It's interesting. You could be in a relationship with this person and you're just wondering, or there is thought about relationships. I wasn't sure if I'm going to shuffle on camera or off camera, but let's do it on camera. Let's see what up in here. So for my pile number 1, how does their special person feel towards my pile number 1? How do they feel? We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. How does their person feel towards them? We have 2 cards. 4 of Swords and we have the Ace of Cups. And I'm going to just clarify these. Clarify the 8 of Swords. What is this 8 of Swords about? Let's see. So 8 of Swords is about the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Clarify the 4 of Swords. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And clarify the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. And she was on the back of the deck the first time that I shuffled, which is interesting. So we have the Ace of Swords as the overall energy. Okay, my dear pile number 1. So Ace of Swords being the overall energy here, I really do feel like your person is either having some kind of a realization or some kind of a clarity upon this connection. Ace of Swords is kind of the potential or like the beginning stage of something. So this person is kind of like in the, like, either had an idea or something shifted within this person. We also have the Ace of Cups, so 2 aces. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they want to tell you something, or they're feeling like they want to tell you something, or their feelings are getting clearer. You know, Ace of Swords is the breakthrough energy. So there could be some form of a breakthrough in this connection. This connection could be going through a timeout right now, or they're like not talking to you, or like, I feel like this is a no contact situation. But I don't think it's anything serious though. It might be like that you're not just like deciding to not to talk. But it might be that you're just like right now currently like not in communication for whatever reason, like maybe not busy, like the conversation hasn't started yet. So your person, I feel like your person feels a little bit stuck in the head. It's interesting because the 8 of Swords is kind of like, you know, you're not just a passing thought to this person. They're kind of like stuck about something. They're paralyzed in something related to their mind. Like they're thinking something, or they have some kind of limiting thoughts or limiting beliefs that are kind of like, I feel like keeping them stuck. They don't really know what to do. This being clarified by the Knight of Wands and the 6 of Wands. I almost wonder if like this person is kind of overthinking something and it's ruled by their ego or like by their success or how they're being seen. Because I feel like if they do see you as the Queen of Wands, as very magnetic or very like attractive, I feel like this person might feel a little bit like inferior, or there's something about maybe confidence or like how are they being seen by you. They might really much like to be seen by you, especially because we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands, and it's almost like the Queen and the Knight, the teenager, you know, like it's almost like this energy. Like I don't know how much this person feels like they're like enough for you, but in a way that like, do I have enough to give you? Do I have enough? But it's interesting because these are the first cards. So I almost wonder if this is something that has already happened and that used to happen in the past, where maybe this person did not pursue you or wanted to pursue you, but like maybe at some points felt a little bit like their ego got struck, or like I feel like this person might really love to be seen. They might be someone who really likes to be maybe a little bit cocky, or they like to be recognized, and I feel like they really love when you recognize them or like when you compliment them. But I feel like in their feelings right now, they're really just, I feel like they're a little bit stuck right now. But with the 2 of Wands and the Page of Swords, this person is keeping tabs on you. Like if you needed a sign, if you needed a confirmation, this person, I feel like they're looking at you from far. They're interested. I feel like they're invested in you in some form of way. Like even just mentally, they might be like rethinking your conversations. I feel like they could be definitely like thinking about the things that you said, or like the conversations between you two. They could be rereading messages, which is really interesting because I feel like for some of you, you don't know, or you feel like, you know, you don't know if they would ever do something like that. This person might be someone who might, who does that. This person does that, like, but I feel like they're wondering, like, you know, with the Two of Wands is like maybe looking at something from like a higher perspective, or like looking at the bigger picture of things. This figure is kind of pointing at the past, so I almost wonder if this person is reflecting upon the past, because we have the Four of Swords as well, like maybe reflecting upon the past and things that were said, things that things that went down between you two. Because I feel like, you know, whoever this is, I feel like they saw, or they do see a relationship with you. They see you as someone like, but I feel like the obstacle, the challenge is their own mind. For whatever reason, they could be going through this period of healing, and for them, like, it's interesting because maybe like I wanted to say with the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords that they might be planning to come in and communicate with you, which is really strong with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups as well. But you know, aces are kind of like the new beginnings. It is the initiative, like the idea is there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the person will take action. However, it could possibly happen, right? With the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, I almost wonder if this person, like, while you're not talking, there's almost this like feeling of being left out, or feeling like, you know, connection is like in the cold or something. This person might fear, or like, this person might like wonder if you like forget about them, or like if you don't care about them, especially if you are very confident, or like it's the way that you carry yourself. I feel like this person sees you as very mysterious. They also have a lot of passion for you. I feel like they're all very turned on by you. There is passion here, like there is like attraction, magnetism, and I feel like you might know this. But I feel like right now there is no much action, because I feel like this person is kind of like resting or taking a step back, and they're kind of observing something from the past here. Or the idea of relationships, you know, with this card as well. Like maybe they're learning about relationships, or they're trying to kind of like debunk what they feel here, in a way that like, what do I do next kind of energy. But you know, Ace of Cups is kind of new emotional beginning, or an emotional expression. Paired with the Queen of Wands, it might like indicate like some sort of action being taken. But I feel like this person, like, this might be someone new that you're talking to. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like they do see you as an emotional opportunity, or like a potential for something emotional, for something fulfilling, right? Something healing as well. This person might be seeing you as someone who has healed already, or like they feel like, you know, I feel like they have like the feelings awakening within them. And I almost wonder if this person is the kind of like maybe a little bit impulsive, or like I don't know how much they are comfortable with like feelings, and maybe they have recently like had a realization that they actually have feelings for you, and that might have put them in a little bit of a timeout mode. Just, I feel like, because this might be someone who wants to be very calculated for some reason, or like they want to be like very like strategic when it comes to approaching you. But I don't know how much I feel like this person is, I don't know how much this person is comfortable with being vulnerable, or being open, or talking about it. I feel like they do have like these thoughts in a mind of like how they can tell you something, or how they can express themselves. But I feel like when it comes to practice, when it comes to physical, like in 3D, I think this person gets a little bit unsure how to approach this. But with the Ace of Swords here, you know, as the overall energy of their feelings, there is some realizations, like there is some like clarity this person is gaining. I feel like this person might be also kind of awakening to the fact that you might have feelings for them. Like if you made it known, maybe you didn't, but maybe this person picked up on sudden like signs, or like cues, but maybe they didn't really like process that information. But like if you're far away from each other, they're thinking about it now, and they're like, okay, what do I do? Because it's interesting, their pride or their ego might have like a very big role here. You might be dealing with someone who is a little bit immature. They lack, I feel like they lack in a stable approach to things. They might be very impulsive, or like they might just like maybe hot and cold, or like being in and out, which is interesting because I feel like, you know, with the relationships card, I do feel like for whatever reason this person feels significance, like you are somehow significant to this person. And I feel like right now, if you're not talking to this person, or like for whatever reason you're maybe currently not talking, I feel like this person is gaining some insight about their feelings for you. And I feel like with the Ace of Cups, they could be like feeling like they might be like kind of catching feelings. This is the energy of like, I'm catching feelings and I have no idea what the fuck do I do. Like this spread is giving I don't know what to do, because this person, I feel like, I don't know, something about being seen, something about how will they be perceived if they were with somebody, or if they were in a relationship, or how does that relationship look like. Maybe they're thinking about, or like can debunk, how would a relationship with someone like you look like. In some way, shape, or form, this person, it's not that they don't feel like they're enough for you. They feel like they feel like they need to step up. Basically, they need to step up to be with you. And I feel like this realization is actually like, I feel like it's almost like it's opening their mind to so much more. Like they want to learn. If they're away from you, they're learning something, or they're like kind of trying to understand themselves better, trying to reflect upon why certain things happen, or why they do certain things. I feel like this is someone who is, I feel like, observing the past, but also like kind of planning what to do next. But I wouldn't be surprised if they come in with some form of an expression, or say something unusual, or like something out of their usual pattern, because I feel like this person, they're definitely like, I you know, if you're not talking to them, we have the Six of Cups here on underneath the Ace of Swords. So if you're not talking to them, I think they miss you. I think they miss your presence. They might take some form of action or initiative with the Magician as well, but it is after some time. It is they need balance first. They need moderation in this. They need some form of like a, you know, they need to free themselves from the fears that the past made them kind of acquire, I guess I want to say. But I feel like there's a lot of passion here. I feel like there's a lot of like desire between you two, or like they desire you. I feel like they might even put you on a pedestal a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie. You're very like, don't ever question like if you're thinking, am I their type? You're totally their type. Like never question that for a second. I feel like it's just like this little inner battle that this person is going through, or they could have been going through this like in the past, but like I feel like right now there is some healing at hand. There is some healing at hand happening for this person. I feel like it's this interesting energy, because I feel like in this timeout, in this passive energy, I feel like they wonder if it's like if everything is lost, or like that they can come back, or like that they can't, like or the connection, they might feel a little bit helpless. They might feel like a little bit like, I really don't know what to do now. But the Ace of Swords is the overall energy that might be the truth. Like the truth of the matter for them might be like, I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do. But that makes them, you know, it's almost a little panic in here. They're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I like this person. What the fuck do I do? But the Ace of Swords is also initiating that truth. So, okay, I like them. What now? Ah, shit, man, I need to think about this. And they go off and they think about it for days. And literally, because, you know, this relationships card, it's really giving me the energy, like this person, I feel like, because when I pull these cards, I asked like the feelings, like the overall energy of the feelings of this person, and we got the relationship. So this person, I feel like they're thinking about relationships, they're thinking about commitment here, but you know, for some of you, you might be taken, and maybe I'm channeling someone who really likes you from your environment, and this person is kind of thinking about your relationship. Maybe this person is wondering if you have somebody, and that might keep them a little bit stuck right now. especially if you haven't heard from each other in a while. But I feel like the main theme of this person's emotions is relationships. So I feel like this person might be going inward and kind of debunking what is relationship for me, what does this mean for me, like how would I approach it, what would I do? Because the Knight of Wands is again that impulsiveness, that kind of like like it's not childlike, but it's like a wild ass untamed teenager energy. And the Queen is very, very like confident, self-assured, knows what she wants kind of type of energy. So maybe they want to move from that like impulsiveness towards the more stable or more balanced, more I feel like intentional approach. And that might require some healing for this person. That might require some healing for this person. And I almost I almost bit my tongue here. So maybe they bite their tongue in a way, like they hold back sometimes, or they hold back in general. But I feel like you might have, I feel like, your presence in their life is making them question. And so I feel like, you know what I can tell you? I cut the deck and the King of Wands. I got the deck and the King of Wands and the fucking Lovers. You know, this person might be just like, I feel like they might be working on themselves, ironically. They might be like in a timeout energy. You know, but you know, the Four of Swords is like passive energy, but it's in deep thought, deep reflection. So this person might be deeply reflecting upon their feelings for you. Whether they're going to take out, let's see. Are they going to take some action towards you? Let's see. Oh, we have the King of Cups and the Moon. And we have the Sun here. You know, it's interesting because the Sun and the Moon, this person is going to make themselves known to you. Like, you know, these two cards, when they come out together, they can sometimes signify like a situation is not as it seems. So you might not know everything that is happening with this person. And I feel like with the Moon coming out, like this person might be withholding information, or like if there is something happening in their life, they're not talking about it precisely because I feel like they're keeping their problems like away from people. They might be someone who deals with their problems alone. It might be. But you know, the Moon and the King of Pentacles, like deep emotions, deep fucking emotions. But the King of Cups is again like reserved emotions, controlled emotions. But with the Sun as the overall energy, like Sun is clarity, truth. So I almost wonder if this person is going to express their emotions or make them known in some form of way. They might take action. We have the Three of Wands underneath that. So in the future, we also have 3-3. So maybe something about threes, third of the month, 33 days, 3 weeks, something like that. Could be. But I feel like whatever it is, this, like, give me more information. Ooh, look at that. 10 of Pentacles and the fucking Ace of Wands. Oh, this person will take some form of an initiative towards you. It might take some time, again, with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, this person, I feel like they're kind of like, in this reflection mode. They're like kind of reevaluating, but like, you know, the Ace of Wands is the initiative. The initiative is there. So I almost wonder, like, what is the guidance for you, my love? Ooh, look at that. We have the Tower, the Knight of Swords. So don't do anything impulsive. I feel like, yeah, you know, stay, like, 4 of Wands. Stay, I feel like stay stable, like have this emotional stability, like, or trust within this connection. You know, the Tower is I feel like something unexpected, or like something is, I feel like, you know, with the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Cups is confusion. So I feel like you might be emotionally confused about this. Maybe that's why you're watching this video. But I feel like whatever is going to happen, I feel like is going to bring some kind of a truth, you know. The Tower is kind of like, with the Knight of Swords as well, like this truth like is needed here. Whatever this person expresses to you in the future, I feel like your advice is to kind of listen to it, but like also I feel like keep the balance. This person, you know, ironically, you might be with this person, or like they might break some form of an illusion for you, or like some kind of an illusion that you have about this connection will break. Maybe about how they feel, or the situation itself. Something here I feel like will be ending with the Tower. Like the way of thinking, I feel like, or the way of feeling for you will be ending significantly. You might realize something, you know. The Tower is the realizations through communication with the Knight of Swords, and I feel like this might lead to more stable times, or like this connection might come around, you know. Anything else that you need to know? Anything else that you need to know? Oh, we have the Emperor. Yeah, the King of Swords. So I feel like, you know, with the Emperor, you know, I feel like hold your ground, hold your position, or like, it's interesting. The Emperor is like control. Don't try to control a situation, or like whenever you feel like you're, you know, we have 444 here. 444 is the energy of stability, building foundations. Maybe this connection needs foundations. And maybe the old way of this connection is crumbling down, because this connection needs new foundations. It needs something stable, especially if this is kind of a passionate connection. It doesn't have foundations. There needs to be conversations. There needs to be truth, clarity. Yeah, communication. Communication needs to be held here. Old patterns need to be ended. Look at that, another 4. So I feel like, you know, what will help you a lot in this situation is, I feel like staying rational, staying clear, and being very clear, holding your boundaries. Also, I feel like, as I said, not trying to control this connection or the outcome of this connection. Your choices might be very influential here, or the way that you communicate and the way that you assert yourself. I feel like when this person comes forward, I feel like you have the ability to shift this dynamic of this connection, but I feel like it needs to come from this balanced place. I feel like there needs to be this lightness, this joy, but like this person maybe not overstepping your boundaries, or like, you know, if this is a passionate connection, this passion you might want to put this passion to the side and control it, so you can have more quality time that is not ruled by passion itself, but rather like you can learn about each other, or you can communicate honestly. But in all due sense, stay I feel like stay analytical, rational. You know, well, what is the other word? You know, King of Swords is someone who is detached from their emotions, and it's hard when you feel something deeply for somebody, but staying detached from this situation and not trying to control it is actually helping this situation. So yeah, I do feel like this is it, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, down in the description. If you want my magical goodies, down in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, there, pile number 2. You chose the second pile, which is self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So when I ask the cards, like, this is like the kind of the overall energy of this person's feelings, and we have self-esteem, which is really interesting. I want to know more about this. Let's see. So my pile number 2, how does your person feel towards you? I'm only gonna go to feelings and potentially the actions, or what is this person going to do next, because I did for pile 1 as well. So pile number 2, how does your person feel towards, are you kidding me, the Empress? You know, the Empress is really connected to confidence as well. We have the Tower present. Let's see. Pile number 2, how does your person feel towards you? I can't believe it. The Tower came out. Ooh, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Tower, and we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, this person likes you. This person sees you as very confident, very feminine, very, like, if you're a feminine. If you're not, I feel like they see you as somebody really creative, or somebody like really, like, they're really attracted to you. Like, there is passion here. But with the Queen of Swords, you got boundaries, babe. Like, you got boundaries. You're hot, unbothered, and untouchable. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Oh, okay. I like that. You challenge their self-esteem. You challenge their fucking self-esteem. I know it. I know it. Oh, whoever you are here, I want to say that you're really hot. I want to say that you're really fucking hot. So, it's interesting. Yeah. So, I'm being called to tell the signs. I don't know why. So with the Empress, we have the Venus energy. So Taurus and Libra. We also have the Tower, which is Mars. And what the fuck is Mars? Aries? I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. I don't even know. But with Queen of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. Yes, again, Aries energy, Sagittarius, Leo. And the Magician is here as well. So Mercury, so Gemini and Virgo. Okay. So let me clarify these and let's start. Clarify the Empress for me. 222 was on the fucking timer, just so you know. Oh, clarify the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords. Clarify the Tower. Look at that. The 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. Clarify the Queen of... Ooh, the Queen of Wands is clarified by the King of Swords here. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck. Interesting. So, you know, with the Tower, 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups, did something happen between you guys? Like, I don't know, like, what is happening here? What is happening here? Sudden shift, a change. You know, as the overall energy, ooh, look at that. The Devil is, I picked it up accidentally. The Devil. Okay, I'll take note of that. So the Wheel of Fortune as the overall energy of this person's feeling. So there is a shift. There is a change in how this person feels towards you, like a significant shift. Like, I don't know if something happened in this connection. Like, I don't know, like maybe a breakup. Like, I don't even know. Possibly, maybe, like for some of you. Or it could have been like just a situation where something has abruptly shifted here for one way or the other. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is the cycles, but the Wheel of Fortune is also like fated things, like things that needed to happen for a divine reason, divine timing for whatever reason. But it's showing up in this person's emotions as the overall energy, which is really interesting. I don't know how spiritual your person is, but you know, when this card appears in the feelings as the overall energy, it's giving this like that this person somehow sees you as a significant cycle, a significant shift in their life, or a significant change, or you brought change for this person, or they're aware that there is something more at play here. Did you manifest this person? Are you manifesting this person? This person might be feeling it. They might be a little bit scared if you're manifesting them. They're not really sure, because the Queen of Wands is showing up in the Empress as well. You might be like you might know how to work with energies for some of you. And if you've been manifesting this person is maybe a little bit creeped out for some odd reason. I don't know. That's for some of you. But I want to tell you that they feel like you're so beautiful. They feel like you're so like put together, yourself, like you're independent, you're self-sufficient. You don't need nobody. You challenge this person's self-esteem, quite literally. This person, you know, it's interesting because we have the Queen of Wands, so very hot, very like unbothered, very like magnetic. But with the King of Swords here as well, like the masculine energy here. So I almost wonder if this person might be a little bit nonchalant, or like they like to be nonchalant, or they were nonchalant in this connection, or they weren't fully expressing how they felt. And they might regret that right now. This might be somebody who is very like analytical, like very I don't know why I'm reading masculine, feminine energy. Like I literally get confused every single time. It doesn't matter. So the feminine here is very confident, very magnetic, very like, I feel like giving that girl energy. While the masculine here is a little bit detached from this situation. So whatever is happening, the masculine is detaching from this situation, or at least they're trying to stay logical, rational about the whole thing. Now, the Queen of Wands being clarified by the King of Swords. This person might also like see you as somebody who is like, who is like that, who is like detached, or like, or you have a strong sense of boundaries. Like you might be a leader, or like they perceive you as somebody who can lead in a way. But I feel like whatever, you know, happened in this connection, I feel like there is a sense of regret here. You know, Two of Cups is a genuine exchange, emotional connection. But the Tower is kind of the abrupt change, or something significant that happened. And I feel like that shifted the dynamic here, or shifted something within the connection. This person, like if they walked away, or if they did something to break this connection, it was due to their self-esteem. It was due to like them maybe not feeling really enough for you. Because I feel like, you know, with the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, you know, this person feels like you know, seven of Pentacles is kind of like that energy of investing time, energy, and resources into something. But the 8 of Swords clarifying that, like, whatever this is keeping them like kind of stuck in their head. I don't know if this person wonders if they have enough to invest in you, or like that they like have the time and energy, or like they feel a little bit stuck there with patience, with time and energy and resources to invest into this connection. Interesting. But they see your glow. They see it. I feel like you attract them. Like you have this magnetic energy to you. And I feel like this person is kind of, I feel like, trying to kind of resist you. Like this person might have like a hard time resisting you. I ain't even gonna lie. Like the passion, I feel like, could be out the motherfucking roof. This person might be also, you might motivate this person to kind of like work on themselves, or to cultivate that kind of abundance that can support this connection. Now, the devil here is underneath, so I almost wonder if like there could have been some toxic patterns or behaviors here that need to be broken right now, because the tower often happens like when you know, when something that like that can't go any further needs to like, it needs to fall away for whatever reason. So some kind of a breaking point, a reaching point of a kind. But because this is their feelings, it's like you shook this person. I feel like, yo, you could have like, yeah, you were very, very significant to this person, or you are in this current moment in time, and they're kind of like, you know, you might be motivating this person, as I said, like to be better, so they can meet you at your level almost. But there is some past hurt, past disappointment, sadness, and regret about this connection right now. I don't know if you're in separation with this person. If you are, this person is currently like grieving this connection, like especially if it was a breakup or something. I feel like, you know, they feel, you know, with the Empress as well. Empress is like energy of love. So they like you, they love you. Like I wouldn't say that they don't have any feelings for you. I feel like this connection was significant. It changed this person from the root. I feel like the tower, you know, it's like literally breaking to the root and like needing to like build that new foundation, build all the way up. You know, I am also feeling called to say that there are parts of this connection that I can't read to you guys. I don't know why. Because the Wheel of Fortune, and, you know, my angels are like, you know, there are parts that are not seen. There are parts that are going to be very unpredictable. And there is a greater purpose to this connection for whatever reason. And because of that, I can't go too deep into this, because whatever is happening is happening for the divine reason, and you might not need to know it right now. But their feelings are kind of like, you know, they see you, they see your growth, they see your glow up, they see your glow, they see the way that you carry yourself, like they really like you, they're attracted to you, they see your boundaries, and it shook them. Oh, maybe you've set the boundary, maybe you've said something, maybe you've set the bar to this connection, or maybe you told them what you need, what you want, and that completely shook them, or shook the dynamic of this connection, or how they feel towards you. Or like they might feel regret or disappointment, like maybe stuck in their head about like, did I invest enough, did I put in enough, what did we both like kind of did I give enough, or like did I receive enough, or like, you know, I feel like, you know, if you set boundaries with this person, and they took it literally, like I feel like they took it really seriously, to the point where like they're understanding that the old way or the old dynamic of this connection is truly falling apart, or truly over. Something about this connection, like some part of it might be over, like the way that things were before. Like if it was toxic before, this cycle needs to close out. Like it can't go any further like this. And I feel like this person is very, very aware of that. Very, very aware of that. 1111 on the timer. Ooh, yeah, definitely. Like a very significant connection, you know. 1111 is very connected to intuition, to new beginnings, but also like manifestation, and I wanted to say cycles of life. I don't know why. But 1111 is significant. It's interesting. You are a pivotal point for this person for some odd reason. You have changed something, or their feelings for you have changed in some sort of way. They see it, just know that they like you, they see you. I feel like they might even love you, for all that I fucking know. It's something that has happened that has put this person in a like oh my god energy. Like, it's not even oh my god energy, it's like it shook this person. Like, this person might have even cried about something. I don't know if this is a connection or if you just said something straight up. Like, you said like, yo, ain't gonna show up for me, bye, out the motherfucking door. And this person was like, what did I do? Did I do something like, did I give this person enough? Like, am I enough? But they're also in this King of Swords energy, or I feel like they're trying to be kind of like rational about the whole situation. But this might be something that requires them to like lean more into what they feel rather than what they think is right, which is really interesting. You challenge this person. You challenge their confidence. You challenge their sense of authority, or like sense of like, you know, this person might be someone who is usually like, either gets their way, or like they usually like have never been confronted about things. If you confronted this person about things, I feel like they might, it's not that they're avoiding responsibility, it's that they never had a chance to actually encounter responsibility. So if you did put a light on something here, you made this person be like, oh fuck. Like, I have to think about this really deeply now. Very interesting. Very interesting. But you know, Two of Cups, connection is there. Connection is there. However, you know, something has been painful here. Something has been painful here. You know, in the Five of Cups, it's often like, I always talk about this, but how like this person is kind of like disappointed about the spilled milk, or this, like the spilled things, where in these things, like these Three Cups weren't supposed to play like work in the first place, but there's still Two of Cups. There is still connection. And then we have the Two of Cups. Like, if they like past that disappointment of whatever the situation right now happened, or like whatever the situation brought, there is connection. There is a kind of opportunity for connection. Like, you know, setting a boundary to somebody doesn't mean go the fuck away. It means show up for me. Can you? If you can't, the fuck do you want me to do? Because I feel like you're somebody who is snatched. Like, you are. I feel like whoever you are, like, I feel like, yo, do I even have to talk about this? Do I even have to tell you? I feel like you know everything. I feel like you know. You know that you're very, like, good. Or, like, very, very sexy. Very, like, in your energy. I feel like you're very independent. Like, there could have been a time, or, like, there could have been times where you maybe were attached to this person. But in this current period of moment in time, you are on your own, baby. You are going your way. Like, you're attracting abundance. You are working on yourself. You're enjoying yourself. And this person, like, it's either you're gonna catch up or you're gonna stay in the trenches. If that makes sense. Okay, it's interesting. Let me see if is this person going to take any action towards you? We have the Nine of Wands, so they're in this energy of like being a little bit guarded for some odd reason. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So they could be working on themselves, because the Eight of Pentacles is coming right across the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. And the 8 to 8 again, like from Eight of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles, this person might be like kind of this person might be like right now thinking about how they can work on this, or working on themselves. Maybe this you might have triggered this person to work on themselves. Will they take action? Tell me more. And the Knight of Pentacles, you know, they might offer you something long term, but the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. They might be moving very slow right now. Like, yeah, oh my god, Three of Wands. Look at that, Three of Wands and 10 of Cups. I feel like they're hopeful about the future. They might like think about you, or like they look at you from afar. It's almost like this energy of waiting, or like idealizing. They might be like fantasizing about like good times with you. That might be motivating them for some reason. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like there might be like a new cycle with this connection, or like they're I feel like they're interested in like working on this, working on themselves, and probably offering you something more stable. Or they're aware that this is something that needs to be worked on. However, these two are very good, like expansion and like emotional fulfillment and happiness. They might want to work on their own emotional fulfillment before they can come forward, or something like that. And Anything else? What do you need to know? What is your guidance, or what do you need to know here? Oh, the High Priestess. Do you already know? Like, does your intuition already know, like, what do you need to do, or like the truth of this situation, and you're kind of like just here for confirmation or some shit? Because this is telling you, like, listen to your intuition, but like coming up as the Empress and the Queen of Wands, like, you might be somebody who is very tuned in. Like, you might be very, very tuned in with this situation, and or like tuned in with your person, or like with people in general. You might be like very intuitive, and like you listen to your intuitive guidance, and you should continue to do so. However, the High Priestess also is kind of like the mystery, the energy of mystery. So there are things that might be like hidden here, or like hidden aspects to this whole thing. The Four of Swords. Take some rest. Take some rest. Maybe meditate. For some of you, like, if you dream about this person, there might be some messages in the dreams there. Like, it might be significant for some of you. Also, like, reflect upon this connection. But you know, Four of Swords is, again, passive energy. So the timeout here, I feel like, is happening for divine reason. You might already know. You might already, like, kind of... I feel like you do know a lot. Trust your intuition. Like, I feel like it's safe to do that. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Anything else? The Queen of Cups here. Interesting, interesting. Reciprocated emotions. Interesting. So what is the Six of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. No, for some of you... Ooh. Oh my God. 10 cards coming out. God damn it. For some of you, do you suspect a third party? Like, I don't know if there is a third party here. I'm not sure. Or like both of you want a reunion or something. Is there a third party here? The King of Wands and the Fool. You tell me what the fuck this means. The Fool and the King of Wands. You know, King of Wands is somebody who is very reserved, like very, like, much taken in some form of way, or like, you know, but the King of Wands is very passionate. Like, is this person having somebody else? Like, what? I don't think so, but like, Seven of Cups. So it's interesting because this person might have other options, but the King of Wands is reserved. So I'm not sure that if they're taking action upon this. Like, if they're taking action upon the other options, because the King of Wands is kind of like unavailable. This person might be unavailable. Like, they might be like not non-committal, but shut up. You're showing up as the Queen of... As I fucking thought. They're kind of like, because I was getting this download, like when I look at the King of Wands, I sometimes get this idea that like he's looking at the wand, or like he's holding his wand and it's kind of like focused on something. Like they're and I got this idea that they're focused on you, but I wasn't sure with all these energy here. You know, I feel like they you know, if this was a relationship, they're still kind of like, and if it ended, they're still kind of considering you to be somebody significant in their life, and they're not considering other people, but they could be exposed to other people. Like, everybody is, like, you know, exposed to other people. But like, look at that, we have the Hierophant here on the back of the deck again. This person might be working on themselves, like, ironically. I'm really confused here. I feel like, you know what? Didn't I say that, like, I wasn't supposed to say a lot about this situation, and I keep debunking it? And the universe is like, silence in my brain. Like, what the hell is happening? I don't even know. Like, I'm looking at the cards and I'm deeply confused. This is what I'm telling you, like, about, like, energy never fucking lies. And, like, universe, like, really doesn't play about this shit. Like, when you want to know something, and if the cards keep giving you no answer, or like the spirit guides, might keep like blocking the energy, it's because there is something that like needs to be learned here, known here, come to light, that needs to be something significant. But we have a counterpart here. So for whatever sorry, for whatever reason this connection is significant, you two might like need to meet each other halfway, or this person wants to meet you at your level. Yeah, very interesting. Because we have the two divine counterparts. Like, we have the King of Queen of Wands, and we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So it's very interesting, this dynamic. One that is very emotionally in tune, and the other that is like really logical or analytical, but in all due sense, one that are, you know, very attracted to each other, but have their differences for whatever reason. Okay, I'm just rambling at this point, and I feel like universe is like, cut it. So I feel like, you know, follow your intuition on this one. I feel like this is some form of a significant connection. Like, it might trigger your self-esteem or this person's self-esteem, and it goes through cycles because of that, because it needs balance, it needs equality, or like meeting each other halfway. Or, you know, if you broke up with this person, I feel like you know why, and you know, I feel like you know what to do. I feel like your intuition, listen to your intuition. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next reading. Hello, my pile number 3. You chose the card called Peace of mind. I hope you find some peace of mind in this lifetime. It's interesting because before this, I thought about like a channeled song, and I was like, what song is reminding me of the word peace? And I couldn't find it. And I hit record and I find it. Oh my god. So we have, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So it's interesting because this is the overall energy of their feelings. Interesting. Let's see now. Let's see, how does your person feel towards you? And then we're gonna see like potentially what their action going to take, and what do you need to know, or like your guidance or something. We'll see. So for my dear pile number 3, how does their special person or specific person feel towards them right now as we speak? Oh, we have the King of Pentacles. How does their person feel towards pile number 3? How does this person feel towards pile number 3? Oh, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the 4 of Swords. One more card. How does they feel? How do they feel towards pile number 3? We have the 6 of Wands. Now let's see. What is the King of Pentacles here? Clarify the King of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Cups. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 4 of Swords. We have 3 cards. We have 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Emperor. Interesting. And clarify the 6 of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. And look at that. Queen of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Very interesting. You know, I don't know where you are, like, with this person. And I don't know, like, if you're not together, I don't know why you're not together at this point. But actually, I do. Hold my vodka. Hold my vodka, guys. Like, I need vodka. Hold on. What the hell? This one is interesting. Okay. So, this person, they feel like you're an equal to them. They truly feel like, you know, like you could be the one. But this person is in a passive energy right now. We have 444 and we have 66. These numbers could be like very, and 1010. You could be seeing these numbers like, and a lot, And when you do see them, it is related to this connection, to this person. This could be a business partner. This could be like somebody from work, ironically. It doesn't have to be, but like, I'm just saying examples. But this is somebody who, I don't know why I'm holding this shit. Is somebody vaping? Is somebody smoking here? Maybe. But I feel called to it, which is so unprofessional of me, like literally forgive me. So this person is holding back, you know, with the Four of Pentacles. You know, Four of Pentacles is kind of that energy, like keeping cards close to his chest. Even though the King of Pentacles is very much like somebody who is either like in some way, shape, or form independent, fulfilled. They're in some form of a strong position. They might be very abundant. They might be a boss of a company. I got cut off by my alarm, anyways. Yeah, alarms. Like this person might like work or like have an alarm in the morning. Like they might be working like a lot, I want to say. It's interesting because the Ace of Cups is kind of the energy of like emotional like expression or like new emotions that are arising. So I almost wonder if this person kind of is either catching feelings for you or like they do have genuine emotions towards you. But with the Two of Pentacles, they're kind of juggling. They could be somebody who, as I said, they're really busy. They might be like juggling between like jobs. Like maybe they have 2 jobs, or like maybe they I feel like they're very busy though. But in a way, like they're juggling their emotions as well, where they're kind of trying to understand like how they feel or like what to do. They could be going back and forth here. Now the Four of Swords is that passive energy. So like maybe this connection is like in a timeout right now, or like they're they could be like thinking of you at night, or like they could be dreaming about you, daydreaming about you, or like it's kind of like maybe reminiscing or like resting. This person might be resting. This person might be really tired or like needing rest, needing peace. Yes. The overall energy, like, you know, their feelings are peaceful though. It's but not completely. Listen, I don't know what happened in this connection, but there is something that I feel like is heavy on them, or they have like, they might be like overburied with responsibilities, and they might sometimes be a little bit disappointed that like they maybe don't make time for you, or can't see you, or like that you two might be very busy people, and maybe you don't have like much time for like entertainment and stuff like that, or like they're trying to kind of analyze on how they can make more of that time. But you know, Six of Wands is like victory, and Six of Wands is kind of like being seen or some shit. But the Six of Swords is kind of moving away into like more peaceful energy. Like this person, like for some of you, this person might be retiring. For others of you, like this person is waiting for like something to move into more peace and serenity and happiness. But they feel like they could feel like they could have like this Ten of Cups with you, that they could be very happy with you. But I feel like their position demands them right now to be very, I feel like, controlled. This person might be somebody who is very controlled. They might be a father, they might be a parent, and they have a lot of responsibilities, and that might make them juggle sometimes, or like wonder, like, is it the right thing to do to like have somebody? Maybe this is your partner, like maybe you're married to this person, and this person has been working a lot lately. If so, I feel like they're kind of needing rest, but at the same time, they want to kind of like, I feel like they want to show you more be more emotionally there for you. But I feel like this person might be like a little bit burdened, a little bit overwhelmed. But there is also some disappointment here, some past hurt, something that like, I feel like, if this is someone that you're not with, I feel like they might regret that they have been silent or passive in the moments where they could have expressed something or said something. I feel like this person, they emotionally feel like they wanna, I feel like they might want success, or like they want to be seen by you, or like they want a successful kind of like outcome of this connection. They want to move into like happiness. This person might like fantasize, or like they might idealize this situation, or they might think about like you know, the happier times, because the 10 of Wands is kind of that feeling of being overwhelmed, but the 10 of Cups is emotional happiness, emotional lightness. So I don't know what is happening here. You know, the overall energy with the Queen of Pentacles, as their feelings for you, like they feel like you're really nurturing, very maybe stable, grounded, down to earth. You might be like very like, especially like if you're a mother of this person's child, this person, like they have mad respect for you. Like they could never cross you in some form of way. But there's something about this person's work as well. Now, if you're not with this person, I feel like they're really focused on their bag, which is interesting because this person, I feel like, yo, whoever this one is, this person just wants peace. Like, this person just wants peace. Like, they don't want any drama, any chaos. If the chaos or drama arises, they withdraw. They cannot stand somebody who is maybe too loud or too, like, chaotic for some reason. Interesting. Maybe that's significant for someone. They might read, or you might read, and they wonder what you're reading, or you wonder what they're reading. These emotions are very interesting. This person needs rest. If they're not talking to you, they're resting. But I feel like for the future, this person wants, you know, it's interesting because if this person wants a relationship with you, or like if you're moving towards a relationship, they want it to be known. They want it to be in a public eye. Or like if you, maybe this is someone who is in a public eye. Maybe I'm reading for somebody who is literally like, maybe their career is online. Or maybe both of your careers are online. So they're wondering how like you're going to blend together, or like how, like, can you work together in a sense? This person might see you as like their business partner, or like wanting to partner up with you, but they might juggle because they're like, I feel like there are feelings that are arising. If they have been out, or like if they've been like kind of passive, I feel like there has been a lot of realizations that this person is going through. I'm not even gonna lie to you, this person might be a little bit possessive, a little bit possessive. They might have a tendency to be maybe a little bit jealous or a little bit controlling. So just be aware of that. I feel like maybe they're, you know, with the Taurus energy here, with the King of Pentacles, this person might be like kind of very stubborn. And they might be realizing that that stubbornness kind of keeps them back, or holds them back in certain things. It's interesting. But there is something like, yo, maybe this person is kind of overwhelmed by how they feel towards you. Like, if this is somebody who is self-made or very self-sufficient, this person could have been alone for a very long time. And like stepping into a connection is kind of, it's almost like it's new to them, but it's also like, it's very vulnerable for them. It's very like a place of, they haven't been in for a very long time. But for some of you, like, you could be together with this person for all that I know. But I do feel like they, you know, if you're wondering, this person, in some form of way, they see you as an equal. They see you as somebody who is worthwhile, right? I feel like it's just, I feel like something's outside circumstances that this person is dealing with right now. If they're planning on to express something, they're wondering like how to do it. They might be going back and forth if they should do it. Okay, let's see. What are they going to do next? What is this person going to do next? What action are they going to take towards you? We have the Knight of Wands. So they're definitely going to take some kind of a initiative, action. Queen of Swords, make something clear to you. Communicate something to you. Oh, with the Hierophant. Oh, I thought it was the Hierophant. It's the Three of Swords. And we have the King of Swords on the back. Interesting. Very interesting. You know, if you're together with this person might like need a timeout or need a pause. This person wants to talk to you about something. Talk about some form of a hurt, something that hurt them. If you're not together with this person might want to tell you about their past hurt and past disappointments, like open up to you or some shit like that. You know, Queen and we have two counterparts here. Like somebody, like you might be connected spiritually to this person, like thinking of each other at the same time or shit like that. Like you might be very connected to each other. What else? What is this person? What is this? Actually, what is this Three of Swords? Five of Swords. Conflicted about something. I don't know if you had like a conflict of a kind. They might want to resolve that, to talk to you about something. The feminine here might point out something here, or like want to communicate something. Or there are some boundaries that needs to be set here. Maybe talking about each other's needs, wants in this connection. Maybe this connection needs passion, or like is getting to the point of like, you know, getting that, doing that. So it's important to kind of communicate your needs. This is very interesting. I feel like this connection could be a little bit formal. It doesn't have to be, but like, I feel like this person, I feel like they will, the action that they're going to take is definitely talking to you about something that they are either struggling with or that they are healing from. Because we do have the Three of Swords, but it's right on top of the Four of Swords. You know, Three of Swords is hurt and pain, disappointment, something pulling on your heartstrings. And the Four of Swords is kind of like healing that, or like a period of rest and rejuvenation. Like if you like, if this is someone you're with, or like if you had a fight with this person might have withdrawn to kind of like collect themselves. And it's interesting because we have Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and then we have the Five of Swords. Like, so there is definitely going to be some kind of a progress in the communication energy, like with the swords, in the mental energy. This connection might need to like there might need to be like some truths that need to be said, because the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are very emotionally detached, but also very truthful. Okay, let's see, what do you need to know here? What is the guidance for you, or what do you need to know here? We have the Three of Cups. What do you need to know here? We have the Sun. We have, oh my god, a lot of cards. We have the Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords and the Tower. And we have the Two of Cups on the back of the deck. Okay, interesting. So, you know, universe, I feel like universe wants you to not overthink this connection. You might be overthinking, or you might feel like there is no return from this, or like there is no help to this situation. But it's interesting because we have the Two of Cups here. Like there is a genuine connection here. There is a genuine emotional, or like 12-12 on the timer. Like there is an emotional exchange here. Both people are feeling equally towards each other here. You know, Three of Cups can be talking about a reunion, or like a union, or like if this is somebody you're not talking to, like maybe this is somebody you need maybe more lighter or more fun times with. It's interesting because I feel like, you know, with the Sun as well, like focusing on the brighter side, maybe there is also some ego that is being involved in the situation that is not helping it. For some of you, you might be thinking that this person has somebody else, or that there are some third parties, which might in return, it might in return put this connection in the Five of Pentacles, especially if you bring it out to this person. If you maybe tell them like if you you have somebody else probably, or something like that, or if this person is doing the same thing in some form of way, I feel like that is hurting you both. Because, you know, Nine of Swords is like overthinking something. It is anxiety, sleepless nights, like really thinking about something deeply. But the Nine of Swords, when it comes out, it's telling you that it's all in your head. It's all in your head. Like, it's not real. Whatever you're overthinking here, it is not real. And there might be something that is going to be brought to light, or you're being called to speak your truth, bring something to light, tell them something that you mean, maybe initiate contact, or like tell them something how you feel. Or maybe initiate seeing them, and meet them. I feel like meet them halfway. Meet them halfway here. As the guidance at Two of Cups, like there is connection here. And look at that. long-term potential. But like, this is interesting because I feel like something happened here. Something is happening here in this connection, like, and I can't tell if it's like really happening or is it just like somebody's anxiety here that is playing tricks on their brain. We have 666, so again, but you know, the tower is like resurrection. It's almost like that pivotal moment where like something has to collapse for something to be built again. This can often talk about the foundations in relationships. So like there has been overthinking patterns where like it kept bringing this like timeout in the connection. That might be something that one or both of you need to like kind of acknowledge. But you know, it's interesting because we have the 9 of Swords leading up to the Tower. So I feel like the overthinking from your side or this person's side can be very destructive to this connection. There needs to be, I feel like there needs to be more lightness, more happiness, more truth, more honesty. And also 6 of Pentacles, a reciprocity. And that means like how much this person gives you, you give them back. Just that. Like, don't overspill, don't undergive if you want this connection to work. Because 2 of Cups is, again, that balance. I feel like more. I want to pull more. What else do you need to hear right now, my dear? Yeah, I'm telling you. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Like, this couldn't be more clear. Ooh, you need to make some sort of a decision. Or you need to be fair. Be honest. And yeah, speak your truth about something. About whatever it is you're feeling or thinking. You know, and the Hierophant, you know, if this is your partner, you might need to talk to your partner about maybe your fears or like the things that you're thinking about, or like something that maybe hurt you, or that I feel like conversation will be held for whatever reason. And the Hierophant is kind of like 2 people who are kind of like sharing the same values or same beliefs. Like if this is somebody you're not yet in a relationship with, I feel like when you get to know them, you might like, I feel like you might realize that you're maybe even more similar than you realize. Maybe you're not so different after all, kind of energy. Interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune, so happening, divine intervention, divine timing at play, something faded. And we have also the Lovers, choice, alignment. You know, this connection really does, is influenced by the choices that you make today. So be very mindful of that. Be very careful. Like if you don't want something to go haywire, like think about your actions, and this person needs to do that too. So, you know, if you've broken up with this person or you're in a timeout, I feel like this person wants peace, or like to make peace. And what did I say about that song? I hope you find some peace of mind in this lifetime. Maybe somebody here is a little bit restless. Somebody might have like this anxiety or something, like that they're overthinking, and it could be leading to very like Tower moments, or like yeah, interesting. I almost kind of want to pull some guidance cards, more guidance cards, because I feel like somebody here really needs it. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this like work your light, because they're kind of very insightful, and they have actual guidance on them. Damn, I need to buy more cards. Okay, so my dear pile number 3, what is the guidance for you when it comes to this connection? Oof, a lot of cards. Okay, this one flipped. We have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So are you clinging on to any ideas of the past, or any sabotaging, limiting beliefs? Are you clinging on to something that happened here? Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So listen to your heart when it comes to this situation. We have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So whatever is happening in this connection, I feel like it could be shedding a light on you, or shedding a light on your heart. It might be cracking open like your heart chakra in some form of way, or it is helping you see something. We have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever it is, there needs to be some talk here, some expression. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. Interesting. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It is happening. Do I take one more? Let's take one more. One more guidance for you. Oh, we have yes. Just say yes. Say yes to life. Say yes to parties. Say yes to... okay, well, I think this will find the people that it's meant to find. And I do believe that like these messages, like these guidance, I haven't pulled it for any other piles. So there is significance. There is significance. Okay. Very interesting reading. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in a personal reading, down in the description below. If you're interested in beautiful manifesting goodies that I created just for us, down in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.